Man, you know what I love? I don't know where I was going with this. Man, you know what I love besides video games? Meat. Steak, turkey, and even a little swordfish sometimes. But you know what my favorite kind of meat is? The kind that has eyes, and slams and splatters all over the walls. Man, that sounds weird out of context. I'm talking about a video game, and I think you want to know what it is. Super Meat Boy. This is one of the hardest platformers I've ever played, and I freaking love it. However, I like a lot of hard games, so... let's go? Let's just start with the basics here. This game is a 2D platformer that is really fast-paced and really hard. As per usual, let's talk story. The main character of this game is Meat Boy. He loves Bandage Girl, but Dr. Fetus takes her away, and now Meat Boy has to go and chase her down. Why are the characters so wacky and weird? I don't have an answer for you. They're weird and they just hit me right in my soft spot. Also, if you leave your game paused for long enough in the middle of a level, Dr. Fetus is there and he flips you off. Why is this relevant? It's not, it's just funny. The point of each level in this game is to travel from point A to point B. Point A being the beginning of a level, and point B being Bandage Girl. The obstacles of the early game levels are not hard to get around. It's mostly just hopping from one platform to the next. But the obstacles towards the end of the game are teleportation portals, exploding black things, death-defying jumps, and the level before the final boss, which is actually the most irritating thing on planet Earth. I swear to God, it took me over 150 tries to beat that level. 150. Honestly though, this fetus guy takes Bandage across a long distance. You go through a forest, a hospital, a salt factory, literally just hell, a post-apocalyptic city, and then just the end. There's no real definition of what this place is. It's just the end. The end to Super Meat Boy's long journey to finally save Bandage Girl. Oh, and remember how I said I enjoyed this little meat guy right here being splattered onto the walls? Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. In other words, you're gonna die. A lot. Every time you die, a splatter of meat appears wherever it happened, and whatever surface you touch also gets meat all over it. Basically, there's gonna be a lot of meat. Everywhere. Especially in the later levels. There is no surface that is safe from meat. And at the end of levels, you get to see a replay of all of the Meat Boys who were lost in the proceeds of said level. Along with the one true victor, of course. So, collectively, we have a hard platformer that involves the sacrificing of a lot of poor little Meat Boys. One of the things I love about this game, as with most really good hard games, it's still fair. Every level, although ridiculously difficult, is absolutely doable. The only reason one can't complete a level is because he or she doesn't have the skill to do it. However, with enough determination, you can beat any level. Even level 6-5, I swear to Christ, 150 tries. And now, a quick insight on Super Meat Boy by our very own Larry Lagiacris. Wonderful. There's always one part of this game that really scares me. If you get an A+ rating on a level, then you can switch to the Dark World mode and take on its dastardly Dark World counterpart. The first level I happened to try in the Dark World was 6-5, and I regretted my decision immediately. I got about 1/5 through the level and just said, yup, that's enough of that. From my recollection, I've also heard that there is an afterworld where you play as Bandage Girl trying to save Meat Boy. There's unlockable characters, and there's also some level creators, but I have yet to get that far. This game is legitimately difficult. And that was Super Meat Boy. I honestly love this game to a great extent. Akin to my love of the Dark Souls series, although this game is hard, it will always have a place deep down in my heart. Honestly, I think this game would be in my top 10 2D platformers, but I have yet to play a lot of other 2D platformers. And yeah, that's about it. Anything to add, Larry? Man, Larry, you're always just a boatload of witty one-liners, aren't you? Who in the name of sharks is at my bedroom door? How did you get into my house? Listen, it's not my fault that all that meat got onto your traps. You're the one who put them there and they served their purpose. I'm sorry, this is not my problem. Now see yourself to the door. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, then leave a like. If you really liked it and you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. You can watch some of my previous videos to the left, and yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you next time.